Hello and welcome to my Kerbal Space Program career series. Yes, we are once again back, and this is sort of a bittersweet episode because one of our longest standing missions is finally going home. As you can tell, our Minmus orbital station is soon, trademark, to complete its epic voyage of orbital surveying Minmus. That took roughly 2 years and something, and it should have taken only like 2 months, due to my poor capacity planning on the downlink of the data link. Does it sound like a little bit of Orion until they fixed it? Yeah, probably. So, anyway, the point being is because I didn't count that the soil moisture scan had such huge data, and my downlink, my communications network was downright abysmal, so it took forever. It took 2 years and 150 days to transmit the bloody data all the way back to Kerbin. So, as you can tell, we have finally done the soil moisture scan, thus completing the final leg of the contract, because the others are just samples that need to be returned to Kerbin. So right now, I'm planning a maneuver node that will get our probe, Minmus Surveyor, safely back to Kerbin. Yes, the mission has been ages in the making, like I said, due to my completely abysmal, skills in terms of determining the data capacity. It's just kind of funny because I'm actually, telecoms engineer. What can I tell you? Yeah, anyway. So, we are planning for a Kerbal periapsis of 50 kilometers, roughly, and we're gonna do a burn in roughly 45 minutes and 8 seconds, so let's just accelerate to that. There we go. Alright. Making sure that we align. Are we good? Yes, I think we're good. Alright. Getting ready. I'm just taking away the Kerbal alarm clock so that we can have a nicer view over everything. And doing the burn. Look at us go. And the Kerbal periapsis is... Oh, it dropped to 45. Well, no matter. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it will be fine. Look at our little dinky craft go back home. And that's one huge scanning antenna. Oh well, you know what they say. Anyway, as we leave Minmus, we are planning to correct our periapsis ever so slightly and then go finally to Kerbin. So let's see, what do we have now? Okay, periapsis being 45, and we're gonna reach it in roughly 11 days. On a side note, there was another Joule long-range relay that needed its periapsis boosted, but I mean, it was just a basically placeholder maneuver node, so nothing really was needed there, so I decided I just skip that part and save you the, save you the data. Okay, so what do? We want to return this sample in. Come on. Close it. Thank you. See, that's much better. Alright, and then we can actually run the light, because, well, it's additional science, and we do love science, don't we? Alright, so we have light, sight, might, material study, mystery goo, and RPWS, which is constantly running, and hopefully it will be able to collect some data, but I'm not gonna leave it in this orbit until it completes everything, so yeah. Alright, there we go. So, are we ready? Point the craft retrograde and let's get close to Kerbin. Yeah, I have lots of craft, and these alerts with the battery and everything, I know you can turn them off, but they're really going on my nerves. Alright, so there we go. We are coming back to Kerbin. Kerbin looking pretty as ever. So getting ready for the re-entry. Soon enough we shall be hitting that atmosphere. Alright. There we go. We are 160 kilometers above Kerbin, so I'm just trying to tuck in the solar panels, which I couldn't, because apparently there is a solar storm Go figure. So yeah, okay, so the solar storm is in progress, and these solar storms come a little bit too frequent if you ask me, but alright, I'll allow it. So I'm gonna arm the parachute to arm at roughly 5 km altitude, and then let's just arm it just to be on the safe side in case we don't succeed in deploying our chutes manually. Alright, or we don't regain connection or something. Anyway, right. Let's hit the burn, and we are coming in hot at 3000 meters per second, and we have some 500 meters per second in delta V in the stage. So I'm gonna expand that, and then I will be ditching the booster. So there we go, come on. There we go. We are starting to heat, and I'm thinking, should I keep or should I not keep the tank? Because it actually provides me with a large weight in front of my craft, which keeps the craft dynamically stable. Solar panels will sadly have to, you know, explode into the atmosphere because I have no way of retracting them. Normally, they would retract. The problem is why they don't retract is, long story short, is, well, yeah. Alright. Anyway, there we go. Some solar panels clipped. Some will be clipped, and, well, on the flip side, we are using them as wings, so, yeah, that works too. Alright, oh, and there goes the last one, so maybe the last one will even go away. Maybe yes, maybe no. Coming back. There we go. It survived the re-entry, so let's arm the parachute. I mean, one thing that I believe it's not accurate is if the solar storm is in progress, now we are already in the Kerbin's, you know, sphere of influence, and also well within its atmosphere. So I don't think at the moment we should be affected by the solar storm that much. But okay. Anyway, the chutes have gotten deployed, and we are slowly coming in for the landing. There we go. And finally, we have completed the mission and thus completed the contract. Yes, look at this. I mean, some world first, yes. Contract parameter complete, and finally the contract complete. Woohoo! Finally. Alright, so with that thing out of the way, let us just go quickly into the R&D and see that we select the next node of exciting science we will be doing the research for. So, after much deliberation and looking at the truly humongous amount of nodes, I think I'm gonna go with the high-performance fuel systems just to be on the safe side. I did look at the nuclear power and everything, but I think the high-performance fuel systems will actually do. So guys, fling a like at this episode if you are inclined to do so, and I recommend you to check out my other playlist of Kerbal Space Program in the top right corner. Thanks for watching.